There are so many people out there that our society has discarded, and then there are so many things that our society discards: furniture, clothing, things that still have a lot of value. And my dad has found a really incredible way to bring those things together and use those discarded goods to give those people a second chance at life.
Terry is a very driven person who just has a lot of compassion for people.
He gives people hope in a very tangible, not pie in the sky way, but a real tangible way so you can see practical good being done in the community.
He has a terrific sense of humor. He's a full, alive human being who is using the whole of himself for the good of all of us, I would say.
Terry is a champion for those in our community who need help. And most importantly, he creates solutions to provide that help.
His success comes from good old-fashioned hard work and with a moral compass that can't be moved.
He's dedicated. He's worked all his life for St. Vincent de Paul. They're kind of synonymous.
He sort of was born into St. Vincent de Paul because his father was the director of it before he was.
And his mother was a very elegant, cultured, intelligent, well-educated woman. And I think that she's instilled in him that desire to do good, make a difference in the world.
He is a person of faith, but he is not sanctimonious in any way. That's one of the things that's so impressive about him and the organization. He lends that tone to the organization. People are not goody-goody, self-important people at all. They're just hard-working people who are doing what they can, but always for the community.
St. Vincent de Paul currently employs about 450 people. A lot of those people come from really disadvantaged backgrounds. They may have a history of incarceration, a history of drug use, a history of homelessness. And he's been able to create an environment where those people can thrive, where they can support themselves, where they can have some pride in their work and in what they do.
I have watched with incredible awe as St. Vincent de Paul time and time again has stepped up to respond to a need. In the first year or two of operation, we were sleeping 120 people on a carpeted floor that was not the easiest floor to sanitize. Terry stepped in and offered us a new floor. When he sees a need, then he jumps in with both feet.
Do good, avoid evil, leave the world a better place.
Do good, avoid evil, and leave the world a better place. And he really lives that.
He brings out the best in the people he meets, all types of people, all walks of life, in many different countries and around this country. And he just has a gift for linking up with other people for progressive causes.
He's known worldwide for recycling.
Garbage makes him tick. You look at things that are tossed away and landfills, and he just goes there. That he's drawn to it, and that's what really sparks his genius.
I really think he enjoys creating solutions.
If you have a problem, work the problem.
Work the problem. Keep focused. Keep your eye on the ball.
I always call him a puzzle man because he takes all the pieces and he puts them together in a way that nobody else would think about. Most people, if they have something good, they want to hide it and make a profit on it. But for Terry, he's the type of man that he goes, can't we replicate this? This is good. Let's replicate it. And so he goes out and tries to teach people.
Terry has called me up and has said, we need to do something about this. And it's like, okay, Terry, what do you want me to do? And whenever he calls, you do something. And I can just imagine there are a lot of people in this community who get that call.
He is just such a vibrant personality and so interesting, so unusual, that to know him is to be very fortunate.
Now, one thing most people don't know about Terry is that he had polio when he was 4 years old. He was sitting out in the backyard eating a grape, and the next thing he knew, he woke up weeks later. Terry was in a coma for quite some time. He says it was his mom's prayers that brought him through. So God had something special in mind for that man. Terry told me that he made a deal with God. He said, you challenge me, I'll do the best that I can do. And boy, has he.
He's the best dad. He really is wonderful. I really believe it's one of the great privileges of my life to be his daughter and to have known him my whole life.
Terry's a great grandpa.
He's great. He's having a ton of fun just getting down on the floor and playing with my little girls.
He loves all of his kids. He could be in the most serious, high-profile meeting, and he'll take his children's calls.
He and I used to go on rock hunting expeditions. I was sitting happily tapping on these round rocks, and I was just sure they were geodes. And he very nicely came by and he said, Rebecca, those are mud balls. He picked up this rock, okay, tapped it gently, and look. He can find treasure in a ditch. He can find treasure and opportunity in a landfill.
He's a diamond in the rough, and we're lucky to have that diamond in Eugene.
Terry's always been recognized in towns across the United States and around the world as someone exceptional that knows how to get things done. He's never been recognized in Eugene.
Terry didn't think that he was qualified to receive this award. But that attribute of Terry is probably one of the main reasons that he should be recognized.
He works so hard for everybody else in the community, and for him to be acknowledged on this one day for his hard work is really meaningful to him and to the rest of his family.
I can't think of anybody who deserves to be Eugene's first citizen more than my dad. He's done so much for this community over the past 40 years, and he deserves it. He's an incredible person, and he deserves this honor.
At tonight's dinner, will he wear a tie or won't he wear a tie? Will he be wearing jeans or won't he be wearing jeans?
He won't be wearing a tux.
He's got a suit and tie, but it's all his own.
He isn't trying to get on the front page of some fashion magazine.
You're going to see him in jeans and a sweater vest, clothes that he probably got from St. Vincent de Paul.
But that's him, and I never want to change anything about him because I love him the way he is.
Frankly, if you want to wear jeans, Terry, don't worry about it because the governor does too.